and welcome back to the Warra Football Podcast. Today we've got Daniel, we've got Gino, the greatest Dutch goalkeeper of all time, apart from Edwin van der Sar, and we've got Jim.
And we're going to talk about how Paul Pogba ruined his career.
No, we're not. Who should start for England? So we all kind of agree that England have a very good chance. But if we're going to win it, we're going to need the right players to do so. And in goal, that is Aaron Ramsdale.
Oh, God.
I know it's not going to happen, but he's just the best goalkeeper we have.
Okay, can we do a combined 11 of what we actually think will happen?
No. Just no. This is what should.
Oh, right, okay.
No, picking Southgate's
okay, yeah, that's fine.
Because we'll put Henderson in there.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to Henderson playing the six.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
So I genuinely think Ramsdale's our best keeper. I know he's not playing at the moment, so that, holds him down a bit, but I would still start him personally.
Yeah, I'll go Pickford because he's actually playing as well.
Agreed.
It makes such a difference.
Yep. I knew you all would, but
yeah, I've gone Pickford. I feel like this debate is a year old in terms of who should start in goal for England with Pope and Ramsdale. Like it's Pickford.
No, go ahead, say what you can.
You could argue that Ramsdale's a better keeper, but I would always go for a keeper that actually starts at this club, so I would go Pickford.
No, that is fair, and I get it. Like, if Ramsdale was playing now, I would be really arguing for it. I just think he's a better keeper as well. But, we'll move on from that, because Pickford's going to start, so it's not really worth debating anyway. At right back, there is more of a discussion.
Here we go again.
Yeah, I mean, we've had this discussion a lot, but even if Reece James is fit, I don't think he'll actually get a look in, because I think Southgate, even in those times, has generally favoured Walker or Trent anyway. But first of all, what do you think Southgate will do, and what would you do?
I know what he'll do.
Yes,
it is Kyle Walker.
Yeah,
I know.
I think certain games he will start Trent.
I don't.
Right
back, no.
Can I say, I think Trent will play midfield.
Yeah.
If
Trent
plays, it's a midfield.
By the way, I'm not having Trent starting, by the way. I've got a different midfield, but I think Trent will play midfield when he's on the pitch. If he wants to swap right backs during the game, he might put Trent in there, but I'm having Walker starting, 100%.
No. I would, because of, especially in those bigger games, like, you want that defensive solidity. I definitely see it. For me, it would just depend on the tactical situation, what we're looking at. I don't really see much point in playing Walker against some of the weaker teams in the group, for example.
It's
just covering space, isn't it? If we're going to have someone step into midfield, which you're probably not, Southgate.
No, he won't.
But you could put Stones in that position as well.
I mean, we are 2 friendlies out from the tournament for England. Like, that's how many games are left.
Again, you're doing what will happen, what should happen.
I know, but like I've had this pent up aggression in my head about Southgate for the longest time. Like,
so you've let go of it now. You just
I just accept it. I don't look at England thinking what should happen, what can happen. Excited.
But that's the conversation we're having now, Daniel.
But I can't remove myself from what's going to happen. So I mean, I've got Walker at right back because that's what Gareth will be. I don't hate it. Like, I love Kyle Walker. I think he's brilliant. But Kyle Walker.
Yeah, I think Walker's fine. Centre backs, obviously Stones will play if he's fit.
Yes.
The second centre back, I think there is some more discussion about. I think he will play Maguire regardless. I don't hate it. He's always been good at tournaments. I think the last World Cup he was one of our best players. But are there any other players, James, especially for you, like that you think that you should deserve a shout or whatever?
Bayern Munich's own Eric Dyer.
Right, no.
No, I've got
the free kicks, right?
Yeah, obviously that one against Russia, man. Yeah. Like, just start him every game.
Or a 1-1 draw, that was.
Probably our best result of the tournament, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh no, we had beat Wales. No, I've gone Harry Maguire.
Okay.
Stones and Maguire.
But are there any others you think should be in the discussion?
100% yes.
Before Crystal Palace kind of fell off, I still think Mark Gahey's a great player. I was saying him.
He shouldn't start now, though.
No, it's form and stuff.
Southgate has got the option right now of 2 left-footed centre-backs to play alongside John Stones and fit him in. Again, 2 games out from the tournament, I do agree. I think it will be Maguire. But Braithwaite and Levi Colwill. Branthwaite, sorry. Yeah. And Levi Colwill. Like, it's not going to be until after this tournament, but they're the other 2 in the discussion for me.
I think I've been so impressed with Branthwaite.
So good.
He's
so good.
I would start him, and it's a risk, but I would start him in those group games, and if he looks really good, then I keep playing if he feels confident. If not, then maybe you bring Maguire back in, and Maguire shown, he can come back into a team and he'll slot right in. But I would take the risk on Branthwaite early in the tournament because it could pay off later.
Yeah, 100%. If you give someone a bit of an outsider a chance, they take it, you will not regret that decision. Like Marco Materazzi in 2006.
Yeah,
he has to go in place of Nesta. Nesta can come back in the team, But Lippy decides, no, I'm going to keep him. And that worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
Do you know how risk averse
Scored
this
in the World Cup
waistcoat wearing guy is, though?
Of course,
yeah.
I know.
He won't do it, no. He'll play Maguire.
Yeah.
Who's the England captain right now?
Kane.
Harry Kane, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Harold.
You thought it was Maguire.
Yeah, I thought maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. From the outside looking in, what are your thoughts on like Maguire?
So I
England?
think that Maguire obviously gets much hate in the Premier League, but I think he's always been very good for England. So I would go for Maguire because he's proven.
Yeah.
You could give younger talents a chance, as you say, and then if it doesn't work out, you could always go back to Maguire.
Yeah.
And obviously Stones.
I think on the Branthwaite point, like Saka and Phillips are players we gave chances at the last Euros, and they were both probably our best players along with
they were
Sterling
great.
and stuff like that.
Great, yeah.
And so that kind of, thinking, I think it's good to have one of them in a team, especially because when you think of like that hunger, they're not just hungry to succeed, they're hungry to keep their place in the team.
We've actually got an informed club, Harry Maguire, coming in as well.
Yeah, he's been brilliant for
We
United.
actually got one
He's been
for
brilliant
once.
for United. Yeah, very good.
United's best centre back
Yeah, I'd agree.
this season.
This season, performance-wise, he has been United's best centre-back this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been very good, yeah.
Left back.
If he's fit, it's Luke Shaw, isn't it?
Yeah, it will be.
I don't know if he'll be fit. Like,
That's the thing.
his layoff is...
Yeah.
We don't know whether we're going to get him back this season at Man
And
United.
it's either
so
Chilwell or maybe even Trippier left back.
I would play Livramento.
he's not... He's my dark shout to get in the squad, but he isn't playing.
No, like if Shaw's not there, I'm sorry, I'm not having Chilwell.
That's fine.
Colwell left back, I wouldn't mind because
won't.
it's not really worked like at Chelsea massively so far. But in theory, it works. But for me, Livramento, he's played on the left for Newcastle, and he has been good. And
but historically, what
he's
Gareth
good defensively.
Southgate does...
He won't do it, I know, but that's not the conversation we're having, Spaniel.
What you think it should
It's very
stop
difficult.
waffling about-
It's very difficult to remove my headspace from.
I'm struggling as
okay.
well.
What would Gareth do?
Oh.
Like WWGD. What
Just-
would Gareth do? Not
just-
God anymore.
Yeah.
It's Gareth, and it would be Kieran Trippier.
Gareth is
What
good.
would Gareth do anyway?
I would.
You are Gareth, to be fair.
I would. I don't even hate Trippier. It's just his form recently, and
Oh,
like
100%.
I think Livramento is better defensively. And again, there's that recovery pace that he's got as well. But it's a bit of it's probably our most sticky position. It's like there's not really a great option apart from if Shaw's injured.
Shaw's a shoe-in, obviously, if he's fit.
Yeah. Chilwell, if he can hit form, cool. But I'm not really counting on that.
Yeah, at the moment, we've not got a left back that's going to play who is either in form or he'll be fully proper fit for that.
There's
that
no
Euros.
obvious pick, is there?
No.
But what would you do? Say Shaw's injured. What would you do?
What would you do if your son was there?
So I'm putting Livramento in there.
What would I do? Left back. Yeah, probably Livramento.
Yeah, give him a chance.
Yeah.
If you show up with Trippier at left back, I don't know. I don't think you will win the Euros.
That's a bold claim.
A left-footed left back, energy, defensively aware, can do something going forward, like Livramento.
Livramento's right-footed,
He is right.
but he's just good with
He
both.
is, but he plays
Trent
for-
inverted?
Inverting Trent. There's
Trent
worse ideas.
There's worse
Playing
ideas than that. Yeah.
Chilwell.
Sorry, yeah, Chilwell. I completely forgot about him. That's who I play left back. Sorry.
No.
Sorry. yeah. I completely forgot about
This
him.
guy
yeah.
rates Roberto Carlos as well. It's embarrassing.
My knowledge on left backs.
rates
is top tier.
him above Marcelo, which is wrong.
Let's get on with it. We're going to go with
So
Livramento.
it's Shaw or Livramento. Let's say.
Yeah, that's fine.
What do you say, Livramento? Give him a
If
chance.
If Shaw's fit,
Yeah.
Shaw. If not, Livramento.
Right, in the 6, I'm going Rice because again, I would put Trent there and have him come inside and help. Or even if you've got Walker, you could have Stones supporting in possession. But also in my midfield, I'm going Rice, Bellingham, Foden because those are our 3 best midfielders.
That's fine.
And it's that simple. Foden, very good in possession, will help us dictate games more than having Henderson or Calvin Phillips or whoever Gareth Southgate is going to put in. Bellingham, I know you said this about Bellingham, but he can play deeper and he's very good at doing that. There's absolutely no problems with him doing
Yeah, you
it.
mentioned about his time at Dortmund where he actually did that.
He can play out from the back. Even at Real Madrid, people go, "Oh, he's playing 10." And he kind of does. He kind of gets in the box and stuff. But he drops very deep for Real Madrid as well. He works very hard. So there's no reason he can't do that for us as well. And Foden plays with De Bruyne sometimes, and it works, So again, I said in a previous podcast, Foden gets back, he can cover. And even if because that's the thing, people said, "Oh, you can't play both of them because it's not defensively solid enough." First of all, yes, it is. Second of all, Rice has shown that he can cover for midfielders very, very well, better than anyone else in the world in terms of at that job. And so even if, yes, he's not as good on the ball as if you wanted to put in like a Kobbie Mainoo, if you wanted to take that risk, which I wouldn't even hate. As long as it's not Henderson, I'm happy. But yeah, that's for me, that's my midfield, and that's why I pick it. I think it's our best, and I think it will work really well.
Yeah, yeah. I've gone Kobbie Mainoo in mine.
Have you?
Yeah, I've actually gone Mainoo, Bellingham, and Rice. Foden's in the team, don't worry.
I don't hate that because the left winger, there's a debate to be had there. Foden is good out on the left.
Like you said with Foden tracking back, he can still do that from the left. England have goal-scoring options in the midfield. We've seen Rice come up.
And
clutch.
If we've got Shaw,
we've got Bellingham. It's fine.
If Shaw or even Livramento, because they can overlap, and Foden can come inside slightly. So I don't even hate that. It's more because when Foden plays on the wing, the thing is he doesn't hold width.
No, that's true.
But if you've got an overlapping fullback and that's the fullback's job, then it'll work fine.
I mean, Mainoo's just mint. He's mustard.
He is great. Again, Southgate's not going to do it, but
of course not.
If he did, I would actually respect him. I do respect him. I like Southgate.
That's what he cares about most in the world is your respect.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he's after.
The respect of the other
more
Gareth.
so than the Euros.
Gareth,
yeah. But yeah, no, I think that's fair. I can see why you're doing that.
Yeah, for me, it depends if you want to play Foden at left wing or at 10. Bellingham obviously goes.
What do you want to do, Gino?
It's
I
difficult.
think Gino cares.
Gino doesn't get. Gino's like,
no, I
play Maguire in midfield.
I don't really care because
Ajax's best player, Henderson. Big Ajax fan.
I think there's not really a wrong option if you put Foden left wing or 10, then according to players like Mainoo and Rice, whatever you want, it's all a good option, I think.
No, that's fair. Like
because you have Bellingham's next to it, it's always.
And Dan, I say you're stupid. Like this is what Southgate's gonna do, and then 5 minutes of
all right.
Which left back you putting at the 6?
I'll remove that for this because I genuinely want him to. I'm obsessed with getting Rice out of the 6 just because I think he's so effective in the 8. I love watching Declan Rice in the 8. And he's got a different profile to what these modern centre mids do. I mean, very techie, on the ball, creative, look for gaps, look for threaded balls. Rice is just marauding. And I think in a game where you play against so many low blocks, that is so effective. It's a bit of a throwback to your Essiens with its powerful centre midfielder.
Obviously, Vieira is always the comparison at Arsenal.
Yeah, and there's an obvious one there, yeah. And I just think it's so effective against low blocks, and England will naturally come up against low blocks. And I think it's...
Even the big teams we play will do that.
Yeah.
France did that.
Which means we need a number 6, and give me Kobbie, man. Like, in that, I want to see him play there in those 2 friendlies leading up to the Euros. I'm obsessed with Kobbie Mainoo. Favourite player at Man United right now by a mile. He's such a good profile and fit for England. I think the Euros probably has come a little bit too soon for him, unfortunately. If it was next year, it would be, to me, very obvious. Roll the dice, Gareth. Give him a chance.
I don't think it matters. He's just literally rocked up at Man United and fitted in like a glove. Why can't he do that at England?
I agree. I love him, man. He's that good. He is that good.
Yeah, no, he's unbelievable. I wouldn't mind that. An idea I want to float, if you put Foden on the left, for example, what you could do is kind of play Rice and Trent as a pivot if he's going to put him in midfield, and then obviously better push Bellingham on, and then Rice is allowed to get a bit more forward, but he's still covering.
That Trent defensive cover.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Is like it will be a huge risk, but I could see him do that. I could see him play Foden on the left, put Trent in midfield, play Walker, and I think it will be a bit of a mess. It could work. We could win the Euros.
Chaos our way to the Euros.
Yeah, but I think it'll be a bit of a mess, and like
get Nunes in at the left.
Rice will have to do like double the amount of work he already has to do at Arsenal or something. Probably come back not the same and get injured and then ruin his career because he's had to cover Trent or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean Trent in midfield very good at like intercepting and stuff. It's more like once someone's got past him, it's just like, oh, there's now a huge gaping hole.
That's what Kyle Walker's for, man.
But well, no, out wide and then in defence, there will be an attacker running at Maguire, and then how are you feeling?
A little bit shaky.
Yeah. But Maguire will 2-foot him. Solid yellow.
Yeah.
And just
Maguire takes sensible yellows.
Yeah, just hope it only happens once.
Is that our midfield then?
So what? You both put Mainoo.
Yes.
Did you say Mainoo?
It could go either way.
Oh yeah, you will. I don't care. So Foden on the left then. Is that what we're kind of going for? Because we haven't got a midfield.
Yeah,
yes.
Foden plays. He needs a shirt.
Okay, I want to give a quick shout out to Anthony Gordon because in my team I had Gordon on the left wing and Foden in midfield. But I'm more than happy to have Kobbie in midfield and Foden on the left wing as long as there's an overlapping fullback so that Foden can drift inside and do what he does. the final two positions are set in stone, aren't they? It's Kane and Saka.
Yeah, there's no discussion there.
There's not even really any need to really talk about that. No. So our team overall then is, unless anyone wants to debate that, or forever hold your peace. Hold your peace, I will.
Not today, mate.
Gina's like, I'm not liking that joke. Right, anyway. So the team overall is Ramsdale in goal.
Oh, no. We did not agree with Ramsdale.
You're the only one who wants Ramsdale, but...
Okay. Pickford in goal.
Yes.
So our England 11 for the Euros. Pickford in goal. Walker at right back for some reason.
For obvious reasons.
Okay, fair enough.
Can we not waffle, please?
Yes. Stones and Maguire, or are we going to go with Branthwaite? Branthwaite.
No, we've got to go on what the discussion... I'm Stones and Maguire.
Maguire. Sure, if he's fit. If not, Livramento at left back. Yeah. Which, a bit bold, but here we go. Kobbie Mainoo in the 6.
Send it, Gareth, yes.
Deckers, also in midfield, along with Jude. Foden on the left, but he comes in, and then we've got the overlapping fullback, don't worry. And then Saka on the right, and Kane. Biff, baff, boff.
It's beautiful, man.
Gareth. They call me Gareth. They don't call me Southgate, unfortunately.
Or an effort only to lose to the Netherlands.
Yeah. And on that bombshell, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.